The quest to finding affordable housing and land in urban areas around the country has become a major challenge. Venaani expressed concern with the overpricing of urban land, citing that local authorities charge too much than it costs them to service the land.
Conventional land and housing delivery systems have perpetually failed to serve millions of the urban poor in cities of the developing world in general, particularly so in almost all African countries, and Namibia too. It is unfortunate that 25 years after independence, we are still discussing the land issue. There is a need for proactive and timely identification and efficient allocation of planned land to the urban poor for housing development purposes. Physical planning and land surveying services should be improved and relevant personnel well-resourced to efficiently respond to the demands of land by the urban poor.
Venaani further called on the transformation and the modernization of the agricultural sector to reduce poverty permanently, as the majority of Namibians mainly depend on either commercial or traditional subsistence farming. He proposed 3 different programs that the Agriculture Ministry can implement to improve the sector and increase the use of quality and environmental friendly fertilizer and popularize irrigation as opposed to depending on rain-fed crop production.
We need to start to talk about agricultural transformation and modernization in our country, and value addition if we aim to make unsustainable and visibly permanent dent on poverty. Permanent measures to reduce poverty in Namibia should be guided by structural nature and peculiarity of the Namibian economy.
The leader of the main opposition further raised concerns with the ever-expanding civil service, calling for a comprehensive downsizing plan.
On this score, those of us privileged to have engaged government leaders on the last constitutional amendment remembers vividly the motivation that was motivated to us as political leaders. That the reason why we wanted an enlarged legislature in this House was to make sure that we do not erode and overpower the legislature. That is the reason why we moved from 72 members of parliament to 104. But we are sitting here today. What we negotiated, promises that were made were not kept, and we are sitting today.
He, however, applauded government spending on the social services budget, which includes social grants and education. Salmi Hangula, NBC News, Parliament.